Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'll be analyzing the new music video On The Ground by ROSÉ. Now just in true Blackpink fashion, not only does this video has beautiful visuals, but also a really deep meaning and a lot of Easter eggs. Throughout this video, ROSÉ tries to tell us using different ways as to how she doesn't want to be famous anymore and how she wants a simple life. But let's not waste any time and let's get into the video.
My life's been magic, seems fantastic. I used to have a hole in the wall with a mattress. Funny when you want it, suddenly you have it. You find out that your goal's just plastic.
Now a small Easter egg in this first scene, you can see the number plate of the car says ROSÉ. As you can see, there is a chandelier falling here. This foreshadows the real meaning of the video. And also, as we all know, chandelier is a symbol of royalty, high class, and luxury. Now in this scene and all the other scenes, you can see that she's surrounded with flowers, and obviously the flowers are roses because ROSÉ. Now the wall here has the word American art written on it. I don't know what that means. And also here you can see something is written. When I messed with the image a bit, it turned out it was Whitney MUS. No idea what that means. I tried to find a link, ROSÉ and Whitney Houston, and tried to look into what it could be, but I couldn't figure this one out. Now pay attention to the following scene. It is really important.
Just to be like, look at me, I'm never coming down.
As you can see, she's standing in front of a theater, and the theater is a representation of the music and the arts industry. You can see that she's surrounded by chandeliers, which, as I said, is a sign of royalty, showing how, as she's standing in front of a theater and surrounded by chandeliers, that she's a star, she's a famous celebrity.
I worked my whole life just to get high, just to realize everything I need is on the, everything I need is on the ground.
Now, as you can see in the lyrics, she clearly says that she has worked her whole life to get this high just to realize that everything she wants is on the ground. And the ground obviously means a simple life, a normal life, and not the life of a celebrity, a star who is up in the clouds.
On the ground. Everything I need is on the ground. But they don't need me though. Yeah, what goes up must come down.
In the following scene, you can see that she destroys the area that she's in, and as the area was a representation of her fame, this shows that how she's destroying her fame just so she can go back on the ground, because she doesn't want this life of fame anymore. And the ground obviously means a simple life, a normal life, and not the life of a celebrity, a star who is up in the clouds. She also talks about it in the lyrics, and as she destroys this place, she says what goes up must come down.
Yeah, what goes up must come down.
Now this poster says closed for 1 year for public safety. I guess this is a nod to the recent situation that we have been in.
My whole life just to get right, just to be like, look at me, I'm never coming down.
As you can see, she's up in the sky, showing once again she's a star now, she's a celebrity, but all the people around her are dressed in white, whereas she's in black, showing how she doesn't fit in, and she doesn't fit in with this life. Also, here's a quote which says, "Roses are dead, love is fake." Now this could either have a very straightforward meaning, but also, if you know, ROSÉ is her stage name. ROSÉ's real name is Roseanne. Sorry if I butchered the pronunciation. Her real name is Roseanne, and ROSÉ is just her stage name. And further down into the video, you'll see how that she just wants to go back to being Roseanne rather than being ROSÉ, the famous personality. Maybe by saying roses are dead, she's implying that the persona, the ROSÉ, the stage name, the celebrity is dead and not something she wants to be. She just wants to be Roseanne.
I work my whole life, everything I need is on the ground.
Now, as you can see, this theater is showing the movie Last Cab to Darwin. Well, it's an Australian movie, and as we all know, ROSÉ, since she was 7, has lived in Australia. And also, this movie is about a guy who finds out that he is dying, so he finally decides to live his life to the fullest, and he does that. So this could be one of two things. Either she just likes this movie, but also as this movie is about a guy who is dying and decides to live life the way he actually wants to, maybe ROSÉ wants to show that it's finally time that she lives the life she actually wanted, which is once again on the ground. Now before I explain the next scene, I need to explain the ending to you, so I'm going to skip to the ending and then come back to this part to explain this part.
But I figured it out, everything I need is on the ground. Just drove by your house, so far from you now. But I figured it out.
ROSÉ walks into this door, she looks at this girl and she smiles at her. As you can see, the girl on the piano is also Rosé. So here is what it means. The girl in the pink dress is actually the Rosé who she is now, but the girl in the white dress is much younger Rosé who wanted to become the artist. And now this pink dress, successful artist Rosé comes back and looks at her younger version. As you can see, the young girl is just playing music because she just wants to be a singer and just wants to be an artist. And in these scenes, you can see there's a hole in the wall, which she referenced in the start, that she used to have a hole in the wall.
Used to have a hole in the wall with a mattress.
Which once again confirms the theory that this is just younger Rosé living in her old house. And also, judging by that, there's a tree here. This is the ground, and this is the ground that Rosé has been talking about.
Just drove by your house, so far from you now, but I figured it out. Everything I need is on.
Now this younger version of her writing Rosé on the mirror goes to show how the younger version wanted to be famous, wanted to be Rosé. But as soon as she writes Rosé, you can see that the scenario changes and it goes back to the mirror in her current room, which was shown in the first scene, and written on the mirror is Roseanne, showing how when she was young, she wanted to be Rosé, wanted to be this famous personality, but now that she's famous, she just wants to go back to her older self, who is not famous, has that hole in the ground, but actually genuinely enjoys music and is happy. So now that we have established that the white outfit Rosé is the younger Rosé, let's go back to the scene I was talking about.
On the ground. Everything I need is on the ground. You're running out of time.
Now in this scene, as you can see, Rosé destroys everything and she swings on a swing. As she burns this place up, which is a representation of her fame, you can see she reverts back to the younger Rosé for a second and she smiles because she is happy in being the younger, non-famous version of herself. And as you can see, in burning this place, in giving up her fame, is she truly happy. So this video goes to show how achieving this fame made her really unhappy, and now she just wants to end it all and go back to the younger version of herself who was actually happy. This is a very beautiful and deep video in my opinion. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. Let me know if I missed something. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It helps a lot. Also follow me on Instagram, link down below. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one.